Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of This Magical Girl is a Blueberry. If you missed part 1, please watch that video before this one because a lot happened and we got to meet the main characters and we are finishing where we left off in this video. We're about to see Tabbie confront her teacher about the Eden situation and see whether or not it will be resolved in Tabbie's favor. Let's load our save and pick up where we left off without any further ado and to see what will happen next. Okay, enough. But this song is so addicting. I love it. So let's load our save now. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and reread this part. Tabbie turned her critical gaze towards Mr. Teacher and prepped herself to approach. Oop! The music changed. That's not good. Mr. Teacher hummed to himself, trying to ignore the grouchy elephant in the room. He reminded himself that he became a teacher because he wanted to inspire the next generation. He genuinely cared about his lessons and wanted everyone to enjoy his classes. But for reasons out of his control, kids could be real poopy heads. There were kids who tuned out his lessons, kids who rolled their eyes at everything he said, and even kids who managed to scold him for a whole hour. Kids like Tabitha Bones. Ooh. He's letting her run the classroom? I mean, to be honest, she kind of does have a little bit of power. Her expression had been so disarming, so spooky, that he had been nervous to even go near her. Now she was standing in front of his desk, with her arms crossed and an equally wicked scowl on her face. What reason did she have to glower at him? If anything, if the horror stories from the other teachers were to be believed, rumor had it that last year a girl had a permanently gloomy demeanor that attempted to bring her own butcher bones in to decorate for Halloween. While the girl in question didn't have any bones on hand now, Mr. Teacher willed himself to be brave. He cleared his throat once. Oh, I thought I clicked twice, sorry.
Tabbie, can I help you?
Tabbie took a deep breath, sensing the reservations Mr. Teacher had towards her. She was glad Caleb was with her.
I don't think you should let Eden decorate skeletons instead of me.
Mr. Teacher stared at her in stunned silence. Tabbie sped onwards, afraid to lose her courage.
He's clearly a bully, and if you side with him, you're a bad teacher.
Oop! She had the guts to say what I'm pretty sure some of us wanted to say to our teacher, so bravo, Tabbie. Mr. Teacher furrowed his brow, lip trembling ever so slightly. Ouch. He was hurt by Tabbie's words more than either of them probably expected. She could probably sniff out his people-pleasing tendencies. But he could just as easily put those away, especially to call out students who had stepped out of line.
Look, I'm not sure why you wouldn't let Eden get to his locker, or why you said he was scary looking. Yes, I heard what you said.
Oop! Wow, so he did hear the comment she made. Tabbie glared at him, readying herself for an accusation. Mr. Teacher braced himself against his desk, trying to remain calm at the obvious hatred being beamed towards him.
I don't know what's going on between the two of you, but I'm going to call Eden here and we can resolve this once and for all.
Ooh, I don't really like when teachers do that. Like, if it's something that she's very confident to coming to you in like in private, why would you go to get the other party to hear them? Like, that it could go one or two ways, but I don't think it's gonna go down pretty well.
No, I don't want to be near him. I want you to listen. Caleb agrees with me too.
Tabbie gestured at the spot next to her, only to be met with an empty space. Mr. Teacher's frown deepened and he flexed his fingers in agitation. What kind of bluff was she trying to pull? There were no other students left in the room. Wait, so Caleb made the idea and he's not in here with us?
I'm sure we can resolve this right now.
What? I thought Caleb was gonna help us. Mr. Teacher got up from his desk, glad to be out of range of Tabbie's burning gaze. He poked his head at the classroom, hoping Eden had wandered off already. Luckily, the boy was still close by, standing with a familiar green-haired student. Must be Caleb. Mr. Teacher felt vindicated. Vindicated at seeing Caleb out in the hallway. Clearly, Tabbie had been mistaken when she said Caleb was by her side.
Eden, could you step inside for a moment?
Eden raised his eyebrow but didn't hesitate to re-enter the room.
What's this about?
No!
Use your words, Tabbie.
Tabbie exhaled loudly. From the outside, she appeared to be flaring her nostrils, not knuckles, her nostrils in deep frustration.
You took the decorations I wanted. Again!
Eden shrugged.
No biggie. Let's do it together after class.
No biggie. Yes, biggie. You always get what you want.
Huh? Like when?
You get away with everything.
See, okay, I think this is what I said from the last video. I feel like this is like a whole scenario, and I feel like Eden has no idea like what's wrong with Tabbie, because I feel like Eden's interested in her to like be friends and everything, and he's like, the picking, it can get annoying, but I feel like Eden doesn't know what's going on.
Like that time you put gum in my hair and I had to cut off my pigtails.
When did I do that? I haven't even chewed gum since the 3rd grade. Oh, wait.
Oh, is there a deeper history I'm sensing?
Oh. That was you? I totally forgot.
Eden. Wow, so he was bad in elementary school too. Okay.
That's it? Do you have any idea how long it took to grow it back?
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's not funny. And Caleb agrees.
Caleb's not in the room with you, Tabbie.
Caleb? What's Caleb got to do with this?
Mr. Teacher pinched the bridge of his nose, feeling an odd tingling in his brow, like a headache was settling in. Or worse, a migraine. Ooh, I feel so bad for him because migraines suck. They are so horrible. Ooh, we got a little thing. It says headache inducing. Ooh, we got another one. Children were always so noisy. He hoped that they would settle down soon. Not that they ever did. Never fast enough. Never listening to his pleas to be quiet.
Be quiet.
But...
Be quiet.
Oh, teacher's being a little scary. Tabbie and Eden both fell silent, unused to this harsher tone from their homeroom teacher.
There. Was that so hard?
No, it didn't need to be. All those years of being a doormat for kids much too young to know better than him. Mr. Teacher felt waves of resentment wash over him, bubbling up from many instants of holding his tongue and being the adult in the room. That's right, he was in charge, not them. He needed to reclaim his space and authority.
Both of you, get out.
But...
Teach? You look a bit weird. Pukey.
Using Mr. Teacher as a distraction, I see.
No, Tabbie, he got a point. That was low, even for Eden.
Please get out.
Yeah, people with headaches or migraines, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that. Mr. Teacher's voice was strained and whispery. Eden probably hurt his feelings.
Aight. See you later, Teach.
What a jerk.
Mr. Teacher clutched his head, gritting his teeth.
Oh, should I get a nurse?
He didn't trust himself to speak, because he doesn't know what he's gonna say. Instead, he shut his eyes tight, hoping Tabbie would be magically gone when he opened them again. Okay, ooh, we got another choice. So should we get our teacher's attention, or should we hover awkwardly in silence? I guess we can get his attention, maybe?
Mr. Teacher? Hello?
Oh my goodness, he's like...
Mr. Teacher?
He's shaking, I don't know if like that was on purpose, but he's like shaking. I'm scared. Mr. Teacher clenched his jaw. He tried to tune her out, but her whiny voice is impossible to ignore, like the sound of a baby crying in the middle of the night. Mr. Teacher snapped open his eyes. The sight of Tabbie still standing around and glaring at him made his blood pressure spike. Why was that brat still here? Hadn't he told her to leave? She never listened, always thinking she was in the right, always thinking she knew best. A little brat like her. The tingling got worse, making it harder for Mr. Teacher to think clearly. Only one line of thought made it through the mental fog.
Mr. Teacher?
Tabbie, I don't think this is looking good for you here. Tabbie shrunk back fearfully as Mr. Teacher smiled a too-wide grin with too many teeth.
You brats just love testing my patience, don't you? At students get detention, but that would be a bigger punishment for me than you.
I'm so aggravated right now.
After all, children who don't listen are no better than vermin. And as we know from history, vermin deserve a far worse punishment. Can you guess what that is?
No, you can figure out the punishment. You can maybe let me off the hook and I cannot come back to class ever again. I'll take whatever failing grade you'll give me. That's a good punishment, taking an F for the whole entire school year. Tabbie backed away, bumping immediately into her desk. The blood seemed to drain from her face.
Oh, come on, Tabbie. There's a fun little sticker in it for you.
Oop, Mr. Teacher. He raised his hand. He's pointing at us. Oh.
Tabbie, you should have paid more attention in class instead of scowling all the time. The answer is...
A low growl reverberated in Mr. Teacher's chest as his skin turned into a spotchy green and bumps emerged from his arms.
Extermination!
Oh my god. No, he's gonna kill. No, I hope he doesn't kill us. We're just a little middle schooler. We're like, what, 12, 13? No, come on. He wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. Mr. Teacher lunged at Tabbie. Oh, he did it. Tabbie jumped out of the way as Mr. Teacher's brand new claws just barely missed her arm.
Claws?
Yeah, it's... Tabbie, I'm also confused. So is this like a monster school? Like, is this a monster school or is this like something that he has? Because I'm kind of lost now, to be honest. Like, I did not expect this. Like, our teacher turning into a monster. Wow, I did not expect that. That's a good twist. The desk that Tabbie had been standing in front of previously crumpled up like construction paper beneath Mr. Teacher's weight.
Oh.
No. What landed and stared at Tabbie from the wreckage was cool, reptilian eyes was not Mr. Teacher. Instead... Ooh, that's our teacher! Mr. Teacher looks like a Pokemon! Teacher! Yeah, Tabbie, I'm shocked with you, girl. He or it lunged at her once more.
Ah!
She dove under the nearest desk, but it didn't dare stay put there. With the image of the newly made dust pancake fresh in her mind, she started crawling as fast as she could, fast as her poor athletic record would allow her. Tabbie glanced to her side, only to see the desk she was just under fly across the room. It hit the wall, splintering from the impact. With desperation and fear coursing through her, Tabbie scrambled to her feet.
Please, 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 please!
Gunning it for the classroom door, Tabbie pounced on the doorknob.
Of course, it's locked!
It's locked, but you're telling me nobody outside doesn't hear all this going on?
Of course! Why would it work? Everything else seems to be going wrong. Why not this too?
From behind her, she could hear warbled snarling. Behind, a dark shape sailed overhead, smashing into the wall a foot above her. Smash. The pulverized debris of what had once been a desk rained down on her. Tabbie shrieked and covered her face. She tried the doorknob again despite knowing it was no use.
Help! Someone! Help!
Tabbie whipped around, pressing herself onto the door as if she might pass through it. The monster approached her with a bloodthirsty aura and clever eyes. He had her cornered and he knew it. At the sight of this misshapen, uncanny too-sharp grin, Tabbie's legs gave out like her body knew the fight was going to be over soon. She couldn't believe them. She couldn't blame them. Everyone always abandons her in the end. Why try anymore?
It's useless. I'm useless.
She couldn't do anything. She never could. Why did she ever think she could? It's not like Mr. Teacher is going to listen. He never had before. So why would this time be any different? And you're telling me nobody heard that? Nobody heard that? She just wished for once, in her miserable life, someone would be there. Really, truly stayed by her side. What?
Hiya, Tabbie. I'm...
Who? Hold on. Hold on. Who? What? Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. Another unexpected thing I did not call at all. Wow, okay.
What the crap?
Oh my goodness.
Yow!
The little creature, whatever it was, zipped around the room in a panic as Mr. Monster chased it down, jaw snapping wildly in the air.
I'm strength, and I'm here to guide you on your.
I don't believe this! Tabitha Bones, do something!
Tabbie gaped at the wee thing in alarm. She had no energy left. The fight was good as over. What did it want from her?
Don't just stand there! Help!
Tabbie took one long look at the terrifying creature and the tiny red being running around the desk, and she highlighted to the corner of the room as far as possible.
It's a goddamn monster! I'm just a little girl! What are you, anyway?
I'm a pixie!
Oh, okay. It's a pixie. Okay. Oh my gosh, hold on. Another anime reference. Cardcaptor Sakura. Oh my gosh. Like, hold on. It's like the little... okay. If you know the anime, then you know exactly what's going on here. So are you telling me we might get a Sailor Moon type transformation? Because obviously there's no way we can get out of this situation without having somewhat of magical powers. So maybe that's gonna happen?
And I can't handle this thing on my own.
Mr. Monster swiped that strength and darted into the high corner of the ceiling, temporarily out of his reach. The pixie huffed, eyeing Mr. Monster nervously. He threw an equally nervous glance at Tabbie. Suddenly and unexpectedly, strength brightened up and snapped his finger.
I got it. I'll just give you some candy.
Oh, okay. I know it's very cliche, Halloween candy, but right now we can't eat dum-dums and lollipops and Skittles in a situation like this. Strength whipped out a sparkly wand the size of his body from who knows where. Oh, hey! It's the cursor. It's our. So it's an up-close shot of what our cursor looks like. Okay, so I'm assuming the candy's gonna dispense from, like, this area? I think. That's cool. I like that.
Candy? How the hell is a piece of candy gonna help us right now?
Exactly, Tabbie.
Also, I don't take candy from strangers.
Please, Tabbie, not right now. If this is a life or death situation, take the candy.
Eat it, or we'll die. It's magic.
Mr. Monster pounced at strength, swiping his claws at the shiny object.
No toys in class.
The wand fell out of Strain's hand and spun towards Tabbie. A loud crack echoed across the room.
Oh, that can't be good.
The wand landed at Tabbie's feet, twinkling mysteriously.
It's probably fine. Use the wand!
Tabbie grabs it and let out a few practice swings, preparing to bash whatever came at her with it.
Not like that!
Despite hopping desperately through the air to avoid Mr. Monster's claws and jaws, Strain's voice still reached Tabbie with surprisingly clear instructions.
The candy, Tabbie! You have to eat the candy!
Oh my gosh, the voice actor of Strain, like, oh my gosh, the voice fits him perfectly. Like, I don't know, like, this is just so good. While Mr. Monster was so fixated on Strain, Tabbie weighed her options. Okay, do we eat the candy or eat it angrily? Let's just eat the candy. Ooh, candy from a stranger bag! I couldn't say that without hearing Mr. Teacher / Mr. Monster burping in my ear. Well, she'd rather die eating stranger agent candy than at the hands of her claws of a monster. Oh my gosh! Hold on. I said that we were gonna get a Sailor Moon cutscene. Oh my gosh, that was so good. And it was animated like a cutscene. Oh my goodness. That was so good. Tabbie tried to reorient herself in space, frantically looking at the whereabouts of the monster in the room. Mr. Monster stared back at Tabbie, a bewildered expression on his face. He didn't seem to be coming after her just yet, but Tabbie scanned the room of any sign of Strain. Hold on, I didn't even make a comment on her outfit. Her outfit looks like a jester type outfit, and I mean it is cute and black and red. It is a cute little outfit, but wow, like Sailor Moon, but I did not expect this. Okay, so I think I'm going to save here. And we will do part 3 because this is getting way too good and we are already past the 20-minute mark and we're going to finish here in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this, please subscribe and like and comment. Do all those things to let me know that you enjoyed this video because this has been one crazy ride with this game. I love everything and hey, we'll maybe get to discover more unique and random things as we continue to read this visual novel. Other than that, I thank you guys so much for watching and tuning into this video and I hope you guys enjoy and join me in the next one. Other than that, I think that's about it as far as what to say in an outro. So, yeah, I will catch you guys later and I will see you guys in part 3. Bye-bye!